Congratulations, Peter. Obviously happy with the result, but no doubt you'll say you have a little bit to work on for the semi-final.
Absolutely. Any game you win a quarter-final, you'll always have something to improve on. But to have that performance, we'll be very happy with. There's probably a few times in both halves that we could have scored more, but look, that's it.
Looking at your make-up in the first half, it was a little frustrating to watch, but obviously it was a plan that you had in place. It worked really, really well for you.
It actually worked a lot better than we thought. We owned the ball for the first half, but when you're playing against a team that had 12 men behind the ball into a breeze, you could do nothing else. And in real terms, we more or less played the clock down in the first half. We were delighted in half-time 3-3 because there was a hell of a breeze out there. So we knew if we played that in the second half, we weren't going to have a hope, and that's what happened. So our first performance, I know people in the stand say, well, kick it in, but if you kicked it in, all that would happen to go back down the field and they score points. And you lose games during that crack. So the first half performance, I think, was an awful lot better than even the second half.
I think the one thing from a Tyrone point of view would be that they got frustrated on the basis that you guys, whilst in possession, extremely comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, there's a lot of work being done in relation to that. It's all about playing football, and there's a lot of lads very comfortable on the ball, and lads that come in, it's the same. They're all good footballers, and that's what you get. And it's about all keeping that level of performance up. It's not to let it dip if at all possible, because if you let it dip, other teams are going to sneak in on you, and you just have to try to avoid that.
And you're introducing players all the time, and you're emptying your bench all the time, and that's giving guys game time.
Yeah, well, there's an awful lot of boys on our panel that's not even talking out there. I'd suggest getting a lot of county teams at the minute. We have a lot of strength and depth, and there's lads coming in seamlessly at the minute anyway, and that's what we hope to continue, and I think it will. There's lads coming off the bench that are not weak in our team, one little bit. The actual fact they're strengthening it because lads is coming off are tired, and they're bringing in fresh legs and helping them to finish off.
It's very evident watching these guys, they're a bunch of winners. They want to win.
Yeah, I suppose that the won a championship a couple of years ago, so a lot of them are the under-21s behind that. I suppose confidence is a lot in this game, and the will and the want is there, and the work has been done, and hopefully it'll continue.
Cavan football's in a very good place at the minute, so it must be very pleasing for you as a manager to have. I know you had massive support in Derry, but the support you had here tonight was phenomenal.
Yeah, the under-21s over the last number of years have got great support, but they've given people an awful lot to shout about. Like there has been, like tonight is we play out and play football, but there's many a night we're here and in other places around the country training and working and slogging that nobody's there, and it's tonight that we bear our fruit.
It's a huge commitment for most of these guys, as most of them are students.
Yes, but that's probably the good thing in that. You might lay in bed for an odd day and get a good bit of recovery. The lad that's working is probably in bigger trouble than the lad that's a student.
So you have 2 weeks now to prepare for what will be a different challenge, Monaghan.
Yeah, a local derby. We played them here last year, and it was our toughest game in the championship last year. Obviously, other than the Cork game, but the toughest game in most of last year was the Monaghan game. We were very lucky to get out of that here. So we'd expect nothing different in 2 weeks' time.
Your views on Tyrone tonight?
Look, it's probably early in the day after the game. We'll analyse and see what we done. Tyrone came with plans or whatever they did, but we dominated the first half so well against the breeze that it left any plans they had probably in disarray. So if you haven't the ball, it's very hard to score.
The Downs, the Tyrones, the Donegals, the Derrys, Ulster were the dominant forces, but now Cavan are part of the elite group.
Yeah, well, the last few years on the 2011 has done very well, and a long way to continue.
We wish you well, Peter.
No problem, thanks.